Hello all, this message is for you, and it's a very important message, so watch it till the end. Of course it's your choice, but there's no one you can blame but yourself if you didn't see it. I am Ludo Thijssen, and I'm from Earth. And I say I'm from Earth because I am a holist. Everything is connected. Things do not stop at the border. So, I live in the Netherlands, but I'm from Earth. Besides being a holist, I'm also an inventor. And maybe a thinker, dreamer, whatever you want to call it. I'm here in my attic. I'm almost done extra insulating my roof. Saving energy is very important, and those things I can do myself. Behind me is the clean laundry. If you want to look for dirty laundry, look beside my washing machine. That was the introduction. And now I'm going to tell you why I'm doing this. The Dutch government has plans for building nuclear power plants. And the EU put gas and nuclear power plants back on the green list. Gas power plants and nuclear power plants are not sustainable. They are not good for the environment, and so they shouldn't be there. But I can tell you why they are doing that. They have no good alternative. We could go back to ancient times and live like a wild man again in nature, in harmony. But most of us don't want it. We want to use our luxuries. Therefore, we need energy. But the way we are producing energy now is affecting our surroundings. Our way of life depends on a change. We need to change. And hydrogen is the most promising alternative. The techniques are already available, but they want to leave it to commerce. And commerce only functions when it can have profit. So we have a sort of chicken and egg situation. Only if a lot of hydrogen will flood the market, hydrogen will be chosen as a primary energy source. And that's not going to happen because it takes too long time to get it profitable. So why turn a desert into a jungle? It's a side effect. Changing a desert into a jungle needs a lot of water. So what am I proposing? I am proposing this. If you watch the movie Man with a Golden Gun, you have seen that solar energy is changed into electricity. This principle has already been done in Spain. The steam has a lot of heat in itself. If we use it to heat up seawater, we can separate salt from the water. So we have the basics already. We just need to extend it with a huge still. With fresh water you can irrigate. If you irrigate the desert, it will turn into a jungle. And also it could be used locally for everything that's needed. Water is very important for life. Watch this animation, which gives you an idea of how this could look like. You see that there is a lot of room between the stills. On top of them are the solar tracking mirrors. That area can be cultivated and used for agriculture. Preferable mixed crop type. I did some calculations and turns out that we need a lot of square kilometers of power plants. An area of 200 by 200 kilometers would produce about 7% of the national used energy of the Netherlands of a top year. Therefore, saving energy is very important. With electricity you can change water in hydrogen. Hydrogen is a very clean energy source. Hydrogen is also very easy to put through pipes. Einstein said, you can't solve a problem with the same thinking you had when you created it. This is the how. What is necessary to reach our goal? First of all, I can't do it. You can't do it either. But we, and I'm talking about 10 million people, can do it. We have to make a company. A new type, based on the open organization. You can find it on the internet. It will have no closed structure. The bookkeeping will be open. If we have to do business in other countries and we have to pay bribes, they will be in the bookkeeping as smooth money for everyone to see. If a company wants to develop stuff, they have to invest money. They get it by loans from people or banks. But banks and people usually want interest on their money. So this company, which will have 10 million sort of stock options, which gives every user that has more than one a vote, but just one vote. And they can expect interest on their money for more than 10 years at least. Because $1 billion is just a start to do the change. Everyone that is living in the areas where we are starting will get, if they can't pay €100 for a share, a free one. But it's not €100 for it, it's just a vote one. Because I want everyone in the area to be heard. I would like to invite the World Wildlife Foundation and Greenpeace to join into this management of the company, so that we can show other companies how managing nature, environment and humans go together. I need a lawyer that does not come up with a huge bill to found this organization. If you think you want to help, then contact me. You can do that through the YouTube page, so everyone can see, but you can also find me on the other places on the internet. For more than 40 years I have looked at the data scientists provided. They say, 40 years ago, it's only a few minutes before 12. In my opinion, everything we have, everything that has been done, is being paid by us. So why not decide for ourselves what to do? We can leave it up to them, just like I did for all those years. It took the governments more than 30 years to plan something like a reduction of CO2. The speed the changings are coming is enormous. This message needs to be seen by at least 10 million people. I'm doing this because I think it's necessary. Making this message is out of my comfort zone, just like it would be for most of you. I created this message breaking all the rules of communication. I took an environment that is not the one that is appealing. I did it because I think you shouldn't do it with a good feeling, but you should do it with good sense. But I hope reason is a thing that will convince you. And it's not going to be my company. Even if I say I'm just suggesting how it should be done. If the world needs a peaceful madman to change, then I will gladly be that person. I'm just doing my best. That's all that I can do. And I hope you send this message to everyone you know. Because the change is really, 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 really necessary. And if you have a better solution, then start doing it. Thank you for watching this.